Good morning, chat. Let's get the show on the road. Black Coffee Trader, good morning. Trader MNQ, Sean, Miss K. We got a minute till the open. I guess we'll do an ORB the way we've been doing. 100 tick stop loss, 60 tick target, 2 contracts, one account. See if we could get a clean one. Market's still dead. Fortunately, it's slow. Hopefully it picks up, but don't have a lot of hopes for it. Is the music too loud? Let me know. 3, 2, 1. Good luck today, guys. Super jumpy. Come on, continue. I would have been in anyway. I kind of got filled crappy, but I would have been in anyway. In the lower area. This could be a break-even stop now, but because we got this 80 right there. Oof. Will this 80 hold like it should? Yep, 80 held. All right. I'm gonna let that one go because I want to focus on these. No, this one. This one. Do I want to long this 880s? Still in this thing. I'm just trying to see if I should long this at 880. Probably too late now. What a beautiful 880 bounce. Okay, we got that win. I want to take this or in. We might get a bigger sell-off, but long ways to 820. PPI was a no event. I won scalp last night. Get some water in me before we drink a caffeinated beverage. Can she rip? The short's trapped. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Alrighty. Good start to the day. Subs in the chat. RB, man, this thing is... I don't want to get excited, obviously, but this thing is working well because it has so much more room for pullback. I would have been stopped out on the regular ORB. So I'm using the same risk and reward, except I'm using less contracts and just much bigger target, much bigger stop loss. But 80 bounce, that worked. Probably gonna rip. To new highs. There she goes. There she goes. I mean, it's gonna retest 30,000 again today for the 17 billionth time. Lewis, thank you. Auntie, good morning. Hugh and PL, good morning. Jose, good morning. Mike, good morning. Mr. Krister, good morning. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Whoa. Did I sell too soon? Just a smidge? What a beautiful trap. Oh, me and Tyler matched today. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Selfie. Can't see the hat. What a boner. Who gave the market a blue pill this morning? Was it you, Miss K? Did you slip in a blue pill to the market's morning beverage? We wanted movement though. We wanted movement and we got some. How much could I have potentially made? $300. Okay, now, someone can explain this to me. This volume, right? Why is there so much more volume here? Is it because it takes this into account, all of this price? Right, I'm assuming. Because you would think this is a lot of volume. But here it doesn't seem like it. So I need to change that. minutes into one. It's into today, so for now we're just gonna do 1 hour or 30 minutes or 15 minutes. We'll do the 15 minutes for now. Do we short this? I usually don't like shorting, but I don't know if I trust longing either. So we're gonna see. We're gonna do our pullback Fibonacci strategy if it works, but right now in this instant, that's gonna be very hard because that's gonna be right here at 950 in the middle of nowhere. So we need to continue higher, see if there is continuation. Like if the first pullback is complete failure, then that's a sign. Hey, at least we were on the right side today. You did not get the notification that you went live? Maybe because I went live. Like I posted, I gotta pre-schedule these. I don't know if that helps, but oh, John, I guess you're short. Once this trap happened, I was not interested in short at all. I just wish I was able to buy more contracts and hold. I don't want this to reject the highs and come back and then lose out on $60. I mean, that's... I also forgot. I always do this. I forget to take it on the mini. Yeah, today was the day to pass evals, that's for sure. No drawdown, no trailing drawdown affected. But that's in hindsight. We might find out soon if we're gonna have a range day or a trending day. That held pretty well. Yeah, it's been 3 days of horrible chop. Well, $200 is $200. West Coast. How many accounts are you trading? I don't know why I don't trade all my accounts. I really don't. I have no answer for that besides too lazy to add it. Like I gotta add at least that one take profit trader eval. I think I did add it actually. Okay, I added that yesterday. This eval I have not traded out. I made $2,000 on it like a week ago and I have not touched it since. And then this account is the one we're gonna take a mini on. if we ever get a good trade again today. I think we will. All right, so 50% is 957.5. But that's not really I don't know if I have confidence in that. Nicholas, that's awesome. I wish Rhythmic would do that too. It's only on Tradeovate. You got hit with the rebill on Top Step. What do you mean there's a rebill? How is there a rebill on the funded account? They have monthly like fees? Okay, that pullback held. Didn't quite get to the level, but all right, we might have a trending market today. That first pullback held very, very well. Today's the day you look at your portfolio too. I'm gonna pull that up. Oh, not even up that much. Well, almost back to all-time highs on the portfolio, so that's nice. Yeah, it's hard to hold trades when you have a market like we did this whole week. Like, how are you gonna hold this entire move if all week we made 100-point move and then reversed? That's what like changing strategies for the type of markets is tough. But like I'm trying to see, like for me, like the key here is obviously I don't do as bad in the trending markets when it's ripping because I'm not getting in front of it. I'm not shorting, so it's like that's the half the battle. Versus if this was dumping, I would probably be buying the dips and things would be ugly right now. I definitely need to figure that out. Sacred, yeah, I'm doing dividends. Yes, Tyler, what a rip. What a rip. I mean, this is crazy. Gonna be a lot of blown accounts if they keep shorting. Any news? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just the market's just been in the consolidation for like 3 days. I'm gonna buy the 3080s because of the Fibonacci here too. So that'd be a good boy and go with the trend. Oh, now it's a perfect alignment. Almost perfect alignment. What a rip. What an absolute ripper. Just gonna wait patiently. See if I could get a fill for a quick bounce at the 80s for now. If not, I'm okay missing this. This is not my type of price action. I just need to stay safe. That's the biggest thing here. Not once. It will. Just not a deep pullback. If it's a deep pullback, then I don't really want it. I mean, this 120 could be a buy too, but for me, the biggest issue right now is getting caught in trending days. Not a fan of super trend days. I mean, super trend days are very difficult to trade because once you miss the move, it's very hard to join. You either get in front of the train or you might get caught in a big pullback if it does pull back. And it's a very strong, if it's a very strong trend, then it's not going to pull back, kind of like it's doing now. It's not even going to give us a clean pullback. So it's like, it's very difficult. But every time you try to catch this kind of move, you're going to get caught in the chop over and over again. So it's not really worth trying to catch these moves. It's cool that day, but it's a very frustrating way of trading unless you're just very used to it. The first pullback was the entry, but that's the thing. The first pullback, you don't know if that's going to be a pullback or if that's going to be a reversal. That's what makes it hard. Now it kind of gave us some clues that it's going to be maybe a trending day. Versus here, this could have just reversed. I mean, I got caught in those reversals many times where it just reversed and I got destroyed. But that's just how it goes for me, I guess. I don't know. I'm just, that 120 is just beautiful, but I'm gonna go get my Red Bull and I'll be right back. We'll figure something out. Hit that like button though if you guys want to do a giveaway, of course. A lot of volume up here now. Let's go to an hourly. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Yes, Bullnox is 5 accounts, but apparently that change was a while ago. I have 4, so I wasn't able to activate the 5th one. I have another past one. They didn't give me the invoice. This is an absolute machine of a market. It is either destroying people or I don't know. Maybe some people are making money, but I mean, I could have bought that 120, but it's so risky. There's so much more. I don't know. The way I'm trading right now, I can't buy at the top. Shorts. Shorts got destroyed. I mean, the thing is, like, after that trap right here, like, a short is so dangerous. Like, if this went straight up, that's different. But this pulled back. It looked weak. That's exactly how I get caught in the longs. So when the market bounces in the same fashion, 50 points, 100 points, whatever, and then it starts dumping, and I buy the first dip, that's when it starts to completely run me over. So when it's this way, I see it clearly. But when it's inverse, I can't stop myself from placing the trades. I don't know. Do we take a pullback? Maybe we could take a pullback on a different account. Maybe like on an eval or something. Tyler. So Tyler, did you get any trades or you missed it too? I had a beautiful entry. Obviously sold like a... I got 30 points out of it. Solid. All right, West Coast, good day for you, and we survived. All you could ask for. You hit daily loss limit without trailing drawdown. What accounts do you have that have both? Usually if there's a daily loss limit, there's no trailing drawdown. Maybe that's what I should start doing, is work on evals. I mean, there's so much volatility that working on evals would be an ideal time, no? Maybe it's too late. Nah, it's never too late. Do I like the DTR? Not a huge fan. I like Japanese motorcycles. Not so much the cars. It's a great car, but it's not for me. Wow, no pullback. Well, I'm talking about Japanese sports cars. I'm not talking about like regular cars. Obviously, regular cars are great. Always had Japanese cars. We still do. We have a Lexus. We have a Honda. In my family, my sister has a Toyota Sequoia. My brother-in-law has a Toyota Tundra. I wouldn't mind Lexus LFA. Oh yeah, me either. That thing went up in value so much. It used to be one of those cars where no one cared for, and then just skyrocketed. It's funny to watch like Doug DeMuro's videos from like 10 years ago when he talks about the value of the car at the time, and you're like, I remember watching that, and it's like so expensive, but now you look back and you're like, wow, that was so cheap. I hope to get some kind of pictures today of the car. Today, they should start wrapping it. Yesterday, they took it all apart, which makes me nervous. Today, they should be wrapping it. Bought a TRD Pro Tacoma. Or Tacoma. Okay, that's a smaller one, yeah. And Aston Martin. Yeah, I mean, if I was just trading, I wouldn't buy an Aston either. I would have my 911, or I probably would have bought like a used 911 and be happy with that. Drag racing for me, it's the most boring form of racing because of electric cars, especially now. Every electric car is gonna smoke most, the way cars are being built now, they're getting faster and faster, but the cars are actually getting worse and worse. Give me 300 horsepower in a race car, and it's way more fun than 1,000 horsepower in a drag car. Like a Mustang or whatever. That's why you don't allow electric cars in drag racing, but that's not my point. My point is that if you want to go fast, just buy an electric car. If you want to go fast in the turns, then you get a sports car. Because going fast in the turns is when it's fun. Going fast in a straight line, there's nothing fun about it. And if you think it's fun, you need to go to the track. Go to the track, like a real racetrack, and you're going to notice that going straight and going fast is when you relax. That's your few seconds of relaxation on the track. You're checking the car, making sure the gauges are all good, nothing's overheating. You could move your hands around. You don't have to like hold the steering wheel as tight, so you could shake your hands off. But then going from that 140 miles an hour down to 60 miles an hour in the shortest distance and then turning. That's when the fun begins. My V8 M3 is slow, but by today's standards, but so much fun to drive. Oh yeah, that V8 M3 is way better than what they have out now. I don't even know what engines they have in M3s now. Inline 6, okay. I mean, inline 6, it's not bad. But it's turbocharged. Turbocharged engines just don't sound good. I don't care what anyone says. To me, they don't sound that good. There are not many electric sports cars. I hope there isn't anymore. It's absolute trash. That's what that is. Takes away all the experience. Nope, Mike, nope. I would never change my mind. I mean, that's a little different too, though. What they do, that's a whole different drag racing than street car racing. Can't compare the two either. I'm just saying, like, I see no fun in going straight and fast. Yeah, if we have a good go-karts round, it could be really fun. I've actually been to gas-powered go-karts, like an outdoor track. I don't know, maybe like 3-4 years. Man, no, it's probably more than that. Like 5 years ago. Man, what an absolute like thrill. And you're going slow, but you feel like you're going so fast. Because the track is tight and everything's just moving around so fast, and it's great. It's so low to the ground. But even like regular electric go-karts, I go to a few times a year, and it's fun. Road racing is awesome. I watched that dude on Instagram over Germany that tests all the supercars. Yeah, Misha. I think his name is Misha or something like that. Go-kart racing is the closest thing to F1 racing. Yep, that's why they do go-karts, and then they go into Formula racing. They don't go into like street cars. But Formula One is going downhill too with all the technology. They gotta do something. I don't know. It's getting worse and worse. Maybe I'm just old. I don't know. I like electric cars for daily driving, and that's about it. What a market, guys. What a market. But look at the pullbacks. Look at the pullbacks. Just very, very shallow. If you just trust that pullback, you could go long. And just set your stop below that. It's not trapping. It really is clean. Like, we're not getting big drops and then rips. Like, literally makes a low. You go long and set your stop below that, and then you could My landscapers are here. Hit the likes, guys. Hit the likes. Maybe we should just do a giveaway because you're gonna hear a lawnmower in the background. Maybe we'll just do a giveaway. It's gonna be more fun than watching this. I mean, this is a fun market, don't get me wrong, but if you missed it, it's just like, how can we participate? It's not even giving you any pullbacks. I would love to see it start dumping. Oh, someone won the Powerball. $1 billion. How dumb. Am I watching the FedEx playoffs? No, I'm not. I know, maybe that's what I'm gonna put. I can't really put that on though because I have the volume, but I could put just the I could put this on. Ooh, Fleetwood in the lead. I love Tommy. Oh yeah, it's Rory and Scotty. I heard about that. How do we buy this, guys? How do we buy this? It's not giving any sort of pullback. I'm gonna buy on an eval though. I'm buying on an eval. I'm buying at 180. Check my previous. I don't see it. I bought 2 evals, Lucid Flex without daily loss limit. Use your code, but it's not showing on Tradeway or on Lucid. Email said all good and card was charged. Any thoughts? How long ago did you buy? $20 minutes. Usually it's instant. With Rhythmic, I know you have to wait a few minutes, but we got the 50% pullback right here. So just for fun, I'm gonna buy one. Oh, I had the target set already. Come on, let me get my 180s. This is the first time we're actually making like a U shape. It's always been like a flat top flag. This is first time I actually broke structure. What an absolute tease. I could have... Oh, man, I could have made like half this eval. I don't know if Nutty slept in. Maybe he's not streaming. You guys don't hear him outside when he drives by on the mower? I saw Nutty was streaming last night. I figured. Damn it. If I would have gotten that fill, at least I would have half passed this damn eval. Or close to it. This is crazy. What camera do I use? I use way too much of a camera for this, but I use a Sony E1 with the 24-70 lens. Very expensive, no need. My old camera was like $800 and it works just almost as good, if not better. It's all about the lighting. It's all about the lighting. I bought this camera thinking I'm gonna make it very easy to take on and off, or to take it off and put it back on. So I'm gonna use it for like content. And ever since I bought this camera, it got removed from this mount maybe twice. So it's a big waste of money. It was an impulse buy. I went to buy a regular camera and I bought this one instead. How did I overcome shyness for streaming if you ever had it? I'm a DJ, so I always had it, but I overcame the shyness from DJing. Having to speak in front of like 500 people on the microphone is very difficult if you're not used to it. And now I don't mind it. And English is my second language too, so sometimes I mispronounce words, and the Pole English comes out of me. Damn, I'm mad. Now I'm mad that I missed. So that was like the proper entry on this right there, but I thought we're gonna retest 80s. But that was like the 50% pullback. Am I still DJing a lot, or have you scaled back? I scaled back a lot this year. Next year, I think I'm gonna be pretty busy. It's just so busy with appointments, and I'm booking a lot more, and I'm probably gonna regret it next year. But it's a fun job. I just don't like the logistics of it, like the emailing, the meetings. Take time away during the week. Any DJ stream coming? No. I don't think I'm into it as much as I used to be. I haven't been staying up. Like, I'm not on top of music. I think new music is almost useless for my work. For doing weddings, new music is so bad. There's almost no music that we use for weddings. Once in a while, something comes up and we play it for a little bit, but then it dies out really fast. There's just nothing out there. House music, 2010 to 2015, best era. Maybe up to 2020. It was like the best house songs. All right, Market. You're just showing off now. All right. All right. Market's just showing off at this point. It's like look what I could do. Look how many accounts I could blow today. I'm just tempted to YOLO this on an eval. Today's the day to pass evals. Just can't be afraid. I don't know why I have an order out. I have an order out somewhere. Yeah. Sure, I'm sure we're gonna get filled. So you just gotta trust the pullbacks. That's what it is. It's just you just gotta trust it. I just don't trust it, but strangest music requests you've gotten at a wedding. There's been a few. I just can't remember, but there's been a few that just don't fit. Oh, man. All right, let's try it again. 50% pullback is at 210. Maybe not. Unbelievable. Did we send an eval for charity? Do I even have one? I have a TPT eval. That's about it. I actually have an Apex 100K. That's trailing drawdown. That's not good. All right, I'm gonna scalp TPT eval because I need to figure this out. I'm just gonna long it, and we're just gonna scalp. This is just for fun, not trading any sort of rhyme or rhythm to it. And check my portfolio one more time, see if we're up $10 million. Yeah, I don't know why my portfolio is not going up as fast as this market is. I guess some of the stocks are just not doing as well. Oh, I am green on QQQI. Let's go. That means I'm positive on my dividend investing. I should have bought more though. I was down so much and I didn't buy. Of course. Alpine does not buy when he needs to. Clarity Trader, good morning. Not gonna lie, after the past 3 days, I am glad we're getting this PA. Of course, yeah, this is better than no movement. For me, it's a worse day as far as trading goes. I mean, I can't find any trades. It was the same last night. It just would not pull back. Last night was an indicator of today, I guess. What is going on? Bella, good morning. What an absolute monster of a day. I mean, it's only 400 points. Still got a long ways to go. It just seems massive because we've been barely having any movement last few days. Like a day like this was, 1,000 points. Bruce Lee, good morning. Come on. We haven't had one yank. Like quick yank to just buy the dip. It's not happening. A washout long is what they call it. I'm watching golf. I'm actually gonna book a tea time because I didn't get to play yesterday. I actually did play yesterday. What am I talking about? I did 9 holes yesterday and it did not go well, so I need some revenge. Come on. Do I trade options? No. Just am I busy this afternoon? Yes, I'm gonna be golfing. I don't trade options. I don't really understand options. I know the very basics, but that's about it. That's about it. So wouldn't give us that 50% pullback. Do you think it's top hunted on NQ if you trade more than 30 contracts per trade on a live account? I don't know. 30 contracts is a lot on NQ. That's a lot of money. So maybe, but I don't think they're gonna hunt you for. They have their Market has a way of working that it makes you think that they're stop hunting you, but it's just we place orders in the wrong place. It happens on sim too, so how could it happen on sim? Right? It's just how the market is set up. Okay, this is like the first lower high, maybe? Maybe not. We had a couple before, but let's see if we could get a fill here. This is just the eval, so it doesn't really matter. This is the type of eval that you could win if you hit the likes. Buying one for fun. I am tired of waiting. Getting a new laptop today. Let's go. Okay, failed to go higher. Okay, we keep pulling back. Where are we buying on this account? Oh, gotta figure that out. Don't tell me we didn't get filled. Oh my gosh. So we missed an entry by a couple points, and then we missed exit by a couple ticks on the starter position. This is like the first time we're seeing some kind of weakness in selling, but let's see if it lasts. Daryl's on Riz podcast. Nice. I don't really watch those time to time. Okay, we are in. Yeah, this is getting weak. See if it makes another lower high. Or is it going to push? Would love to half pass this eval. Don't think I can, but I don't think I can on this trade. $220, beautiful. Ike, that is a tough question, I guess. Everything can be taught, but it's all within, I think, confidence. Money, gym, just feeling good, dressing well. Like, I have a friend that thinks he could dress well, but he can't. And then there's also like too much of like trying. That's what he does. He just talks to everyone, and then you find out from other people that he's trying. It's so funny. Let's see if we could get one more scalp here on the 20. But we are making lower highs, and we're finally breaking some support levels. So let's see if we could get a nice pullback. But where would I want to start buying? On this account, I don't know. $120s. Love seeing the accounts green. Thank you. Yeah, it should be all green week if things go well. But still got a long ways to go today. Still haven't traded since April for myself. What do you mean? Let's see. Can we survive? Wait, Matt. What do you mean you haven't bought an account in 4 months and you're still like in the chat every day? No way. I don't believe that. Why is that? CRA. What is that? Is that the Canadian version of... Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah. I know 2 people personally that don't have the affiliate income or the revenue to support prop trading and they quit recently. Yep. Trading is very hard. I always had DJ business. Otherwise, I would never be here in this situation. Remember, I didn't start making affiliate income till 2023. And I've been trading since 2016. So if I didn't have my DJ income, there's no way I would have survived. I have all my friends who traded, local friends who traded, they quit. How would they deny the expenses? I don't really understand how that's even possible. It's a business. That's like being a contractor and the 2x4s and all the lumber you have to buy to build a house, you can't write off. That just doesn't make sense. So you don't think trading is obtainable without affiliate or another job? Of course it is. It just depends on what are you comfortable with. I think obtaining 100K a year type of career with trading is very possible. Especially with prop firms. Many influencers are complaining about MFF don't pay their affiliate money. No, that was the whole thing with when My Funded Futures like dropped all the affiliates, the code still worked, and then people want the money for that. That's what it's about. People love to spread drama. But affiliates have definitely helped in, changing my life. That's for sure. One way is I always make sure that the waiter or delivery driver makes more money than the restaurant does. That's my number one thing I do. I used to be a delivery driver and a manager for a small restaurant. And I will never forget how my day would change if someone gave us a good tip. If I was a delivery driver and someone gave me a $10 tip, that automatically made my day better, and I just worked harder and wanted to take every delivery possible, and I wanted people to call and get there as fast as I could, versus when people were not tipping or tipping like $1, that day was just ruined and you just didn't want to work. So that always stuck with me. So I tip way more than I should, and every time I go out with my friends, they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, don't worry about it. See, like, affiliate shouldn't be there to pay bills. Like, I mean, for some people it does pay bills, but like, for me, trading pays all the bills. That are for fun. DJing pays for all the main bills. Like, let's say my mortgage is whatever. It's X, right? Because of trading, I pay 4 times X a month. So that's like the way. It's not about staying current with the bills. It's paying down a lot more than you would usually be able to. Like, if I wanted to, right? With affiliate money, like, people are like, oh, you buy your cars with affiliate money. If I bought my car with affiliate money, it would not be an Aston Martin or a Porsche Carrera T, okay? Let me just put it that way. If I combine all 3 of my incomes and I bought the car I want, it would not be those cars. SVJ, I don't think I would be able to pull off an SVJ right now. Maybe 3 years ago, but no, not an SVJ. That's still outside my budget. But Aventador, yeah, like an Aventador or a GT3 RS. But there's not enough value in buying a car like that for me. Like, there's the gap between buying a $150,000 car and then buying a $400,000 or $500,000 car. There's not enough gap in there. I mean, the gap of spending is huge, but the gap of having fun and enjoying the car is not that big. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but I would never buy a Bugatti. If I ever got a Bugatti, that would be listed right away and sold. Not my type of car. I'd rather have an SVJ, Carrera GT. My SVJ is getting up there in price. Actually, my dream car right now, like, things change, right? Like, my dream car that's not obtained, there's 2 dream cars. One that's obtainable, one that's not. The dream car that's not obtainable is the Ferrari 812 GTS. That's what I would love to have. That's not really obtainable. So what did I do? I bought a cheaper version an Aston Martin with the V12, and it's going to sound very similar. And that's why I want that car, is because of the sound. And just not long ago, I said I would never buy a front engine car or a mid-engine front car. I always said I'm going to buy only a rear engine mid-engine cars. Mid-engine means it's the engine is between the axles, but it could be in the front or it could be in the back. The only rear engine car there is a 911. There's no other cars that are being made that are rear engined. Come on, get me out. Like trading, there's a whole picture of trading being a millionaire and all this stuff, and that's not making life better. With trading means that you're making a normal salary of a good job, so 100K to 120K, whatever job you have or you can get. That's to the standard, you know, in the standard world, it's a good job. You know, over 100K is a great job. If you can make that in trading, that is great, because you're doing that at home and you do that in way less time. You do it in way less stress. Well, actually not. Stress, maybe not. But what I mean by that is that you're not worried about messing something up for someone else. You're not working on someone's, you know, $1 million car. You're not trying to do surgery or something, or assist a surgeon and mess something up when, you know, when family's counting on you. Little things like that. You know, for me, it's weddings. I got to make sure I'm on time. I got to make sure that I perform well so that the bride and groom are happy and the guests are having a good time. So there's always additional stress factor and additional thing to worry about when you have to satisfy a client or whatever the case might be. In trading, it's just you. There's no one, and maybe your wife. That's the only thing you got to make sure that she's okay with it. But I'll say this once, because I don't want to stir too much about it. I just know personally that if I got married at an early age, I would not be where I am today. I would never be able to take the risks I did to be where I am today if I was married with kids. There's just, it would not be able to happen. I risked everything at some points. See if it works. Hey, if it doesn't work, what's the worst? If I could pay, as long as you could pay the bills, you know, back then, 10 years ago, it wasn't like anything crazy. Then I didn't need any money. You know, just pay the bills. That's all I needed. So what, 30 grand a year? 40 grand a year? Cars were paid off. That's all I needed. So I took on risks. It's not even that the kids are expensive. It's not about that. That's part of it, but that's not my issue, because you could always make money. If you make money, then kids are not expensive anymore. It's about taking a risk, and if it doesn't work, now what? It's a lot harder to move with kids, right? I have a great family. Could always move back with my parents. Like, God forbid something happened, they'll take me back. I could go live with my brother. Like, it's not the end of the world. But if you're married and you have kids, that's a lot more difficult. There's just so many things that, you know, I see it. And it's not even, sometimes it's not even that. That's like the worst case. The other part is that the spouse will not let you do things. the spouse will just not let you do things. I have friends that are just not allowed to do this. You know, they're afraid. As a married man with kids, I respectfully disagree. What does that mean? Just I could tell you my story. I mean, I pay for a lot of things. I buy crazy stuff for my sister's kids. And to them, stuff is expensive. And to me, it's like, oh, it's a $1,500 quad. Okay, well, what if he breaks it? Well, if he breaks it, we'll just get him a new one. It's not that, don't worry about it. I know kids are expensive, but if you make $1 million a year, it just becomes like normal expense. And you got to prepare too, like, you know, for college and whatnot. You got to prepare ahead of time, do college funds and whatnot. But unless the kids want to go for a doctor or a lawyer, they should not even go to college because it's a waste of time. Expensive if you earn the average salary in the US or any other place. Agreed. Completely agreed. $15K insurance. Oh, plus insurance. I was like $15K insurance. I'm like, get her an e-bike. I'm just saying it's the risks I took, not so much in trading, but in the DJ business to go full time, which eventually allowed me to go into trading. And then I took some risks with trading because I viewed it as, okay, I was what, 25 at the time, 26, 27, 28, early 30s to late 20s is kind of when all of this was happening. I was like, well, the DJ business is making me money, right? So if I just risk right now, what's the worst that could happen? I'm still gonna keep making more money. Like, I don't need to save money now. But you know how many times I said during this, and it's funny because like one of my best friends is running a huge business in the same industry. He's in the floral business, but in the wedding business. And he does huge weddings, like, I mean, massive weddings. And we used to talk about this all the time. And I used to tell him, like, I wish I just focus on DJing. I would be so far ahead in life. Because a lot of times, like, I would focus on trading so much that the DJ business would kind of be behind, or I wouldn't reinvest as much money into the DJ business. So I wouldn't, do marketing or buy new equipment, whatnot. And I always thought maybe that could improve the business, but at the end of the day, it all worked out. Am I still DJing? Oh yeah, I still DJ. I just booked 2 weddings this week. I booked 2 weddings yesterday. That is about $7,000 worth of. Add mortgage, cars. Yeah, I mean vacations are, that's luxury, My sister doesn't go on vacation. I mean, they do like basic stuff. They go to the lake and all that, but they don't travel. But my nephew plays hockey, so that's very expensive. Hockey is the most expensive sport, besides motorsports, obviously, but motorsports, you have to be in the right area. Still in the straight on the eval, kind of just watching it. Like, I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. Yeah, like a divorce. Someone mentioned hard hat. Yeah, that could definitely put an end to a lot of trading income or revenue. But the thing is with trading, right? You got to make money with trading, and that's the hardest thing. Is if you're not making money with trading, that's when it's so difficult. But making money with prop firms is a lot easier than what I did 10 years ago. What I did 10 years ago was the worst way of trading. Like literally putting $3,000-$4,000 into an account and just going YOLO. Not YOLO, but you're going in way too much size into very volatile stocks, hoping that you could double or triple the account in few weeks. And you would make $100, $200 a day. And then one day would happen when you just blow up. I was always good at that. I was really always good at making money every day, except that one day. Like today, if this was a small cap stock and it did this, today would have been a blow up day. I'll never forget what the first time I lost 10 grand in one day. I'll never forget. Of real money. And it wasn't even real money as in it was money I already made from trading. And it still was the most painful thing I've ever experienced when trading, I think. Because back then 10K was a lot, So it was like, all right, I'm finally getting this. And then it's not even like so much about the money, but also about the confidence that you lose. Props saved a lot of traders. Yep. Props brought a lot of traders to the space because trading is a lot more obtainable now. Trading used to be where you had to have money to trade. Trading was never for broke people. It was always for people that had money already. Have you failed at any business? Only did 2, I guess. I tried a few different things within the DJ space. So I tried selling photo booths. I tried selling DJ booths. Those 2 things were I even wanted to sell DJ booths because my dad is a carpenter, so we could build some nice stuff. I wanted to sell the DJ booths so I could fund my trading. And I said to myself, if I could sell 200 DJ booths in a year at $1,000 profit, that's $200,000. And I thought that was the most insane thing ever. Things change, but I just blew up 8 funded accounts and 5 live accounts. Damn. Have you been able to get decent payouts with those accounts? That's the biggest thing. How long do you try a business before you decide it is not working? It just depends how much passion you have for the business. Like the selling stuff, like what I just mentioned, I didn't have passion for that. So that was just try to do it for money. And then if the sales didn't go through, I just gave up on it. Like with trading or DJing, I have so much passion for it that I just don't give up. Now I'm not doing anything for DJing. Like I literally don't do any marketing. I don't do anything. And I get the bookings I get. I could triple my bookings if I did marketing, but I don't. And it's kind of like, and it's free. I built my reputation for 10, 15 years and now it's word of mouth. Some Instagram and stuff out there, but most of it is people I've done weddings for, a family, someone recommends me, whatever. And then that's how I get my business. So it's kind of like in in cruise control. And the reason why I still DJ, right? I always say this is because if trading does not work out, I still want to have income. No matter how much money I have in the bank account, I still want to have income coming in. It's a peace of mind. That's the main thing. And I still love it. Like when I DJ, I actually DJ the wedding. I love it. It's just the logistics I don't love as much. I'm up massive overall, but that sucks anyway. Of course it does. But being up a lot is a lot better than blowing them with no payouts. Should I just get out of this eval? I don't know if it's going to go up. If I couldn't DJ, I would have been in medicine. I would have been in school. Well, now I wouldn't be, but it's funny because one of the weddings I booked yesterday, that's what she's doing. So they're getting married in end of 2028. And she's going to school for what I wanted to do, which was physician assistant. If I couldn't DJ, what business would you try to supplement trading? Right now, I don't know. I don't have any ideas. It would be tough, but like something in the car industry, maybe automotive wraps. I don't know if that's possible. I feel like with that, you have to be... Initially, you have to do all the work, and that's kind of hard. Maybe get into a car wash. I don't know, like something you could buy, but everything's so expensive. I don't know. Physician assistant. I don't know if they have that everywhere, but in the US, physician assistant is basically a doctor that works under a doctor's supervision. You keep saying 15 years ago, you look in your early 30s. I'm 37 and I've been DJing for 20 years. 20 and a half years I've been DJing. And the people I booked their weddings for yesterday, they're 22. So when I said I'm DJing for 20 years, they're like, oh, you've been DJing as long as we've been alive. And that put it into perspective. And I was like, you know what? Good point. Time flies. Enjoy it. Maybe we'll go up now. I'm just letting this go. It's the beauty of not having trailing drawdown, to be honest. If I had trailing drawdown in this eval, this thing would have probably been blown by now. I'm just trying to get it to like $1,000 profit. Wouldn't be bad. They gaslight you, but it's a real thing. They're crooks. If I move my stop break even plus 2 points, they fill it as a 4-point loss. What? Jay, what's happening? You all right? Maybe you were just in the volatile markets or something. Unless you have experience unless you have experience with trading personal account, a stop is never gonna be perfect. I am hungry. I'm gonna order some chicken teriyaki. So I just ordered a $9.33 meal from Sarku Japan, which is like a takeout Japanese food. And the tip is $10. It's pretty far away. It's like 15-20 minute drive. So the driver is gonna make more money than the restaurant. And that's my goal. Can she go? Nope. Music is, I feel like it's the same song the whole time, but it's perfect. It's not too much. You feel like you're at the rock bottom at the moment? Well, welcome to how I felt basically last month. That's just part of trading, and it sucks no matter what. But you have to get back up and start small and just do it all over again. That's why I'm not getting any payouts right now. I don't have any accounts really that will get a payout anytime soon besides my Bullnox account. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I didn't even get to like... Didn't get filled on the other one. Just trying to half pass this eval and I just can't do it. Okay, we're getting some weakness finally. So we get a bounce of 80. It's gonna be it for this eval if we don't get this bounce. As far as funded, I'm not sure when I'm gonna buy. Come on, pop it. Do or die now. I don't know why I think this is gonna just keep on dumping now. Which is what I would prefer. I would prefer just to dump. That's why I'm on an eval right now, because it's like balancing out my emotions. So if I win, at least I half pass an eval. If I lose, that means we'll get a chance to enter a trade on the fundeds. I think 120s is where I wouldn't want to I mean, that's where I would want to participate. Fortunately, it's not gonna work. The market has turned finally. Oh shit, I'm in the other account too. Uh-oh. Forgot I had this order out. Wow, and we're almost out of it too? Come on. How much profit was I trying to get? Oh, like 2,100. Imagine we just sell off like completely back down. I would not be one bit surprised, to be honest. Damn it, I didn't want to hurt the 150k eval. So close to take profit. This one's done. Wow. It always finds a way to go against us. Oh, fuck. So frustrating. I'm just glad I did it on evals. Holy shit. I mean, I was like a couple ticks away from filling this, and then on the other one, I was up like $700. I didn't take it. Of course, we always have to catch the top. All right, whatever. Screw the evals. Let's focus on fundeds here. Let's start at 120. But even that seems kind of tough. Previous day's high is 80. So right here somewhere. I have a big pimple here and it's bothering me. One of those painful ones. I feel like a 25-year-old again. Let's see if we could get 120s filled. Problem is, if I get filled here, that eval is gonna blow. Getting a bounce here. I think I want to move my order down to 3080. Definitely not everyone's green on the day. People got destroyed today. No trades from me really since the open. I just did like an eval just for fun, because why not? These are free evals for me. I guess that's the benefit of being an affiliate, is you get some free evals every month from TPT. The downside is I got to pay for activation. So it's actually more, if I pass, it's actually more expensive. Little bounce for me, got 1,300 bucks, done for a day. I like that. It's a good day. That is indeed a good day. We're bouncing right off the 50% Fibonacci from this breakout level. The first pullback. Literally right to it. At 130. Well, that's a shame, but we might survive on this eval at least. The Edge Review says he has 40 prop accounts. Goal is to make $100 per day per account. I like that. My goal is to do that with 10 pro funded accounts that are daily payout. Make $200 a day on 10 accounts. It's much easier to make $100 a day once you're at buffer. Below buffer, it's very tough. Because by the time you get to the buffer, it's very hard not to go on tilt. And we just got missed. Just got missed on that entry there at 120s. Would have been great. Would have been great, but hopefully we could survive on this eval. I'm going to just go for basically break even at this point. I almost blew it, so matter of fact, I'm going to sell 2. My food is almost here. I can't wait to eat. I gotta book my tea time. What time should we book it for? Good thing I sold, but now for this, for the funded, I'm not gonna get in till right here. I feel like shorting now is the easier way. Is NASDAQ going up? Well, it's going down right now. This would be a stress-free trade if I didn't have freaking million contracts on. Finally want to eval past. Let's go. Today is definitely a good market to try to pass evals, but man, can't be doing what I'm doing. Wrong side. Both times. But see how volatile markets make trading so much more difficult? People say like, oh, it's easier. It's actually way more difficult. Now we're getting these extreme moves that it's very hard to survive. Versus in the choppy market, it's as long as you don't chase, you could survive. $130's holding again. My entry for longs on funded is at 30.87. It's just about 50% retracement of the day. I'm gonna try to go for it on this bounce right here. It's gotta be now or never. My food is here. Can't believe I did this to myself. Can't get any sort of bounce. Taking a slow approach is so much better, I guess. Yep. All right, fuck this. No more evals today. Trade fundeds. I'm gonna go get my food, and I'll be right back. Oh yeah. One of my favorite meals when it comes to takeout. Hoping I'll get filled by now. While I eat, make sure you guys hit that like button so we could do a giveaway. Much better. Come on. I want my 80s. Just won't do it. Why, market? Why? $120 was the buy. Would have been a painful journey, but we would have made some money. I had it on 5, on 120, but I canceled it. Oh, I'm just doing a contract here, but for a client, just kind of upset that I didn't get anything on it. I also blew an eval because of it. All right, contract sent, $4,800. I made like $8,500 yesterday. Damn, didn't think they were gonna book that much. Market's so frustrating right now. Almost want to take a 180 short, but knowing my luck, this is going to the highs again. Like if these lows happen at 120, I would have taken it. All right. But like if this double bottom happened. I mean, that was such a good area to go long. I just canceled it because it didn't reach. It just missed me here by a few points. So I didn't want to get in. But I wish I did. Would have been done for the day. I might still be done. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find another trade. I still haven't booked a tea time. Can't decide what course I want to play on. Yeah, this is 210. I won't make 210. 230. At 2:30, that means I would have to end the stream soon because I gotta go practice. Do you still trade with negative RR? Yes. Playing golf daily for the win. I would play every day if I could. If golf wasn't such a time-consuming sport, it would be great. But that's what makes it great too. That fact that it does take a while, so you're there for 4 hours, and it seems like it's 2 hours or less. I want to warm up because yesterday I played a round with no warm up and I didn't do well. I shot 12 over 9, and that wasn't that bad of a score, but the way I played was just not good. I might have to 350. You're averaging 45 to 47 per 9 holes. No. I average around 46. It's the same thing. 10 over is like usually my... If I could shoot 20 over through the round and have a clean round, that's a good round for me. But like a clean 20 over, not like, oh, I took a mulligan here, took a mulligan there. No, that doesn't count. You haven't been playing all that long, no. Exactly a year ago is kind of when I went to the driving range for the first time. So, including driving range, it's been a year. August of last year. But I didn't play in the actual golf course till about September. My brother's already shooting 2-3 over through 9 holes. And he's been playing just as long as I have, so. I'm comparing myself to my brother, and he's ahead big time. Oh, I have one more Bullnox account. I forgot to log out of my account. I gotta log out, and then it will show up. Where is it? I don't see it. It's like they haven't activated my account, guys. See, like some people say you can have 5 accounts, and then I can't have 4. Oh, I didn't complete the payment. Never mind. I'm a silly. Gateway rejected. AVS. What the hell does that mean? Zip code. I definitely know my zip code. Oh, I went through. I guess I misspelled the zip code. Yeah, grip is definitely a big change. I adjusted my grip recently and my game got a lot better. I was ready to give up in June. It was so bad. I hardly hear any traders talk about Bullnox. I know. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. You could trade 5 accounts of Bullnox at once. And it's slow to get payouts as far as like the process. But once you get to uncapped payout after 3 payouts, it's great. My funded futures is 50% off for 2 tries. I'm thinking rapid plan. I just don't know if I want to do 50K or if I should do 150K. I think I'm done, guys. This is absolutely difficult to trade now, and I think I gotta keep my green streak going. But that's not 50% off, Isma. 50% off is only on the rapid regular. No, it's not. I just tried. Hold on. Oh shit, it is. Miss K, you're right. You're right. It's only one account, or you could buy two. I'm talking to Miss K on Discord. Why I didn't read her message fully. She said my funded futures end of day rapid 50% off with code MAT50. I missed the end of day rapid thing. So code MAT50 gets you oh, it's only one account though. Damn it. Well, I got one of them. But this is absolutely what I didn't want to see is just this market bounce without me. It's like that's why I always enter so early. Now I have FOMO and it just makes everything worse. I hate having FOMO. Do we have 100 likes? Do we have 100 likes? No, we don't. Come on. It's going higher. Unbelievable. We can't do a duck raise. I don't want to get sued. That's copyright infringement. You could go to jail for that. Golfy is not working till we get payouts. We need payouts again. It's gonna be so funny if Bullnox denies me a payout. I'm gonna cry. I have so many extra days. We have 13, today's day 14. Hope this day does not mess me up. Because that's what they don't like seeing, is they don't like seeing that big spike. I used to have bigger days here, you see? They don't like seeing this. If I could just do this with 20 or 30 accounts, we will be looking really good. I've made $11,543 in this account. I started this account in June. Damn. Wow, I started in June and survived all this time. I got one of the rapids. I bought it for QUANTOWER again. Oh, I don't even know how to log into QUANTOWER. Totally forgot I was supposed to buy it for Tradeovate. Oh, I gotta figure out how do I log into QUANTOWER. I know there's a way, but maybe I need to log in to DX feed. Okay, subscription is disabled. Okay, how do I enable it? Okay, how do I... I don't know. I gotta email them somehow. It just won't work. I just asked. All right, let's do a giveaway really quick. We're gonna do a rapid fire giveaway because I don't have time. Well, I do have time. I just don't feel like doing any trading anymore. So I want to go and warm up for golf. It's 12:30. I have a tee time in 3 hours. So I'm gonna go and shower. I'm gonna take a cold shower, go to the driving range, which is about, the golf course is about half an hour away. There's a driving range nearby, so that's 45 minutes. Warm up for an hour, drive to the golf course, hang out for a few minutes. Like everything just takes much longer than you anticipate. Golf is not for rushing. Golf is... All right, you're gonna have 5 minutes to enter. Taking the Aston? No, the Aston's getting wrapped. I don't have the Aston right now. Three minutes on the clock. Make sure you guys hit that like button though, please. I want to see more likes than entries, or at least the same amount. And here's the rule. If you don't talk in the chat, so when I look at your history and you don't talk in the chat, you're gonna get an Apex eval, and we're gonna redraw for the TPT account. All right, so if you don't participate in the chat, I'm not saying all the time, but if you never said hello and all I see is Alpine, then you're getting an Apex eval. It's not always we're doing this. This is just like once in a while. You're still getting a eval. Trades by now. What if you don't like Apex? Well, you talk in the chat, so you don't have anything to worry about. DCA Gangmaster, what a name. Looks like you're trading better 2 days in a row. Oh, it's been like this whole week has been better. I've been trading a lot better for the last 2 weeks. It's just the opening range trade would lose. So I would be down $800 and I would climb out of 800 to like, you know, $300-400 loss on the day. So it's been the same. It's just I'm not taking the opening range trade, even though now the opening range trade is working. And it's like, it's been the frustration over the last few weeks. ORB has been on a great streak when I'm trading one account. As soon as I copy trade, it doesn't work. What do we think about trading the range right now? I mean, it's lunchtime, so maybe, but I don't know. It's hard to say if it's gonna stay a range. Am I in the trade now? No. I'm pretty much done for the day. Would I consider taking micros for ORB trade? No, I wouldn't make enough money. I could just do 1 mini and that would be pretty small risk. Oh wait, people are still entering. All right, well, let's do the giveaway at 1250. 1250, we'll do the giveaway. What are the limit orders on the chart? That's my entries if the price gets there. I wanted 120 before I canceled it, thinking that it's gonna go lower, and I wish I never canceled it. Because being up 111 on the day is just not good for me. I want like 250, 300. All right, let's do this giveaway. I'm getting too many messages now. Yeah, this is going back to the highs. I have a 7-hour. My next wedding in 2 weeks is 7 hours. I'm talking to the bride right now, and you guys have no idea what a 7-hour wedding. I've never done one before. It is gonna be an absolute nightmare for my guys, and then we have to work the next day. Dinner till 1 a.m. 2 a.m. And then she wants like the craziest music too. That's what makes it very hard. Yeah, she's getting on my nerves a little bit. Yeah, 7 hour. Like I booked it so long ago. Trust me, right now I would never book it. And she extended last. It was supposed to be 6 hours. What if they're watching? I have no choice now. They're not gonna find a better DJ anyway. All right, let's do this giveaway time, because I gotta talk to the bride before I go play some golf. You have not entered? Too bad. Better luck next time. Closing it in 10 seconds. It's once in a lifetime event. Make her happy. Oh yeah, I will. But if they want hardstyle EDM, I don't know it. I don't know what kind of music. Imagine wanting house vibes and you don't want most of the house that we play. And people are gonna look at me like I have 5 heads. I just dealt with that a couple weeks ago where the bride wanted specific music and it did not work. We know better. 20 years of experience. Anyway. Winner is going to be for a take profit trader 50k eval, unless you've never said anything in the chat. If I pull up your name and you've never said anything in the chat, you are going to get an Apex eval. Here we go. J-Wall. Let's see. J-Wall. Does J-Wall talk in the chat at all? Or is J-Wall even here? Oh, J-Wall's not even here. Can't tag him. Okay, just subbed. Channel activity. Okay, so you're gonna get an Apex eval. So just send me an email and you could pick any size Apex eval you want. Oh, fuck. I deleted the entries. All right. Well, you guys have till 1 o'clock to enter. New giveaway. New giveaway. Well, you got lucky. iTrades. Sorry, my blood pressure went up talking to his bride. Literally, it is going to be the worst wedding of the year for me as far as the amount of work. Because not only is it the longest wedding I've ever done, it is also going to be the most complicated wedding I've ever done. Let's see. I'm going to play something that... I'm going to listen to something that they like. See what it sounds like. Won't be able to play it for you because copyright, but I just want to see what the heck is this? Because I don't know these songs. Yeah, this song has 32,000 views on Can you imagine people dancing to this at a wedding? That's a rave. That's not gonna work. I mean, maybe, but it has 32,000 views. No one's gonna know besides the bride and groom. No one's gonna know this song. Maybe 5 other people. It's a good song, but not for a wedding. Macarena, that's not a do not playlist. Trust me, we don't play Macarena. Doesn't work that way. Not in New Jersey. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Wow, what a bounce of 120s. Why didn't I just stick to it? Fuck. I got scared that it's going to sell off. Oh my God, 7 hours. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to make me want to quit DJing and like just full port every single account I have just so I don't have to DJ ever again. How many? Okay, let's say if I do 50 weddings times 3,500, 175,000. We need to make $175,000 on the full port. And I could just pretend I could put that money aside, open a escrow account, and pay myself $3,500 every week, pretending I'm doing one wedding a weekend. And there's DJ in my bedroom for 2 hours. Yeah, I have the stream monetized today. Full port to avoid the wedding. Well, it's full port to avoid DJing a wedding. Giveaway winner. Someone on Instagram just messaged me. All right. Giveaway time. Last chance. Here's a link to the song if you want to listen to it. I just hope that whoever wins is... Wait. Did the giveaway end? Oh, yes, it did. Okay. We have to open it because it ended. Okay. 200 entries. Do we have 200 likes? This market's going back to the highs. I knew it. I freaking knew it. That's why I didn't want to short the pops. Figured if I short the pops, it's going back to the highs. So it is crazy. It is crazy that I could not find a single trade in today's price action. The only trade I had today, guys, was right here at the open. Bought the dip. And ever since, just have not been able to find a trade. And the closest we came was right here at 120. And I just removed once, like here when it was coming down, I had an order at 120. Once it stopped right in front of 120, stopped at 130, I canceled it thinking that it is going to now break and probably go down to like, 3080 was my next stop. So I was going to enter at 3080, got missed. And then ever since then, it's just been nonstop. I'm always thinking that it's going to go lower and it just doesn't want to. So it's just not going to work. Imagine holding that buy at the open. Yes, you could do that. And you're going to make, let's say if you held, right? So let's do it. Let's say you held 270 points. Okay. 270 points. What if I get 5 50-point winners last 3 days? It's the same thing. And if I tried to hold this every single day for the last 3 days, I would have been absolutely destroyed. Does that make sense? So every time you feel FOMO for missing this, think about what happened last 3 days, how choppy the market was. And if you tried to hold for this kind of move last 3 days, instead of taking your 50 points or whatever the case was, you would have been chopped to death. And that's how the market usually trades. It trades more often like it did last few days than it does like this. This is very uncommon. I would say within the last month, we've had a lot of trending days, but it's very hard to trade these days. Because if you chase any other day, this market is not going to pull back like this. It's going to pull back all the way down. You chase up here, you get smacked. And then next time you're going to long this, or let's say you're going to long the pop, like right here or something. You're going to long it and it's just going to keep falling apart. So then you're going to pop a short into a bounce, right? So market sells off. You're going to short it and then it's just going to keep squeezing. So every time you do something different, the market's just going to do the opposite. So you always just have to stick to one thing that you do all the time and just avoid it when it's not your market. But don't have FOMO. Having a runner is good, but definitely can generate frustration on choppy markets. But again, everyone trades differently. I'd rather be consistent. If the end goal is to make $5,000 in a month on one account, right? That's like the goal. I'd rather make $250 a day every day than it is to make 1,000, then lose 500, then make 1,000, then lose 500, then make 1,000, then lose 1,000, then make 1,500, then lose 1,000, and just be like up and down. The result is the same, right? You still made $5,000 at the end of the month in that one single account, but the way you got there was so different. And some people prefer having, majority of their profits come from minority of their trades. So let's say 20% of your trades are 80% of your profits. That could be a thing. And I think that could happen in a live account. That could happen very often. You'll be late. I have a 3:50 tea time, so I'll be fine. But we got to go. Yes. Benjamin is just saying that because he wants to give away. Nice one, Benjamin. All right. Let's see. The winner is FS Trade or FS Trades. Also have not seen this name. Can't type his name in the chat. Let's see if he's here. Gonna give him a minute. All right, FS Trade. Let's see. We're gonna do one more. Okay, if he doesn't have a lot of chat history, he's gonna. But Apex is good too, so don't worry about that. Because Apex, you could choose 150K account. Let's see. Okay, just enters giveaways. Does not seem to chat. Been subscribed for a very long time, so I appreciate you. All right, so we're gonna do one more. You okay with Apex FS Trade? This is not working well. Okay, one more. One more. If this one, if this one doesn't work, then it's gonna be just Apex giveaway today. All right, I'm gonna do an Apex giveaway next. FS Trade says I'm okay, but he would love a TPT. He's been subscribed for a very, very long time. I could see that, so I will give him the TPT. And one more Apex. One more Apex going to Simplistic Videos, our friend from Montclair. I don't care if he's here or not. He will get it because he's a big supporter of the channel. I met him in person. So if he's not here today, I will be able to get in touch with him. All right, so FS Trades, you get a TPT 50K. Just send me an email. And we gave away 3 accounts today, so that's too many. Too many accounts. Jaywall, thank you for your email. So Jaywall got a 150K end of day Apex account. That's what you chose. Yep, no, you're good. I could tell you're in the chat. Not in the chat, but in the stream a lot. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm talking to my funded futures as to why I can't log in. And my funded futures. DX feed. It's just not working for me. I think because I have been inactive for so long. All right, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. You won the Apex eval. Simplistic. We did 3 giveaways. Email me. You won yourself an Apex account. We gave away 1 50K TBT and 2 Apex accounts. Market's still ripping. F you, market. I am done with you for today. I'm gonna go play golf. I just can't deal with markets like this where there's so much opportunity yet there is none. It's crazy. There's so much FOMO in a day like today. Hope you guys did better than I did. I got absolutely nothing. And it's so frustrating because it happened last night over and over and over again. Right here. Same thing overnight. Just kept making higher lows. How it just would not pull back to my entry. Eventually did here, but I canceled it already. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna cry about a green day, right? Been such a tough time that a green day is a green day, even though it seems like a break-even day. But 2 blown evals, and then over $1,000 on funded accounts. So what measure am I taking not to get into big drawdown? I don't really have a measure for that. Just try to get the best entries I can. That's really the only thing I could do. Because every time I try to stop out, like I did on Tuesday, I stopped out on Tuesday and the market instantly reversed. So I held the trade for like 3 hours and then I stopped out. Let me see if you can find it. Right here. So I held the trade for 2 hours and 53 minutes. I scalped in between. Eventually I gave up and the market just instantly reversed. So instead of making $300 or $400 on the accounts, I made $10. So frustrating. The accounts are barely growing because the days are so small, but we need to get some green on the board. Green on the board is better than red. No, I'm not aiming for 24 ticks on micros. I'm not. I'm looking for like 30 to 40 points. Okay, FS Trades, I got your email. All right, all giveaways are sent. And good luck for the rest of the day. I'm going to go play some golf. All right, guys. See you tomorrow for Friday. Have a good day tomorrow.